Look at the time, 11:11, and train DJJ is rolling in right on time as usual. Time to give the passengers a heads up to get their tickets ready for boarding. Passengers of train DJJ, my name is Patty, your conductor for today. Those who are scheduled to depart from VPSTC and going to go to, please get ready to board. The virtual train is now entering the DJJ station. If you haven't already, take out your enrollment tickets and be prepared to stow your learning luggage. Traveling virtually for the first time? Then you are certainly in for a training treat. Oh look, I've just been rambling. Looks like the signal has now been given for boarding, and I hope you are just as excited as all of us here at Train DJJ. You now have some essential details about your new training travel venture. So, all aboard!
The Virginia Public Safety Training Center is a cooperative effort among state public safety, health, and emergency response agencies that provides space, resources, and technical support to promote our shared mission of protecting the Commonwealth. The center is operated by the Department of Juvenile Justice in partnership with 8 other state agencies who call at least a part of VPSTC home. The center is available for use by all state, federal, and local government entities for training, conferences, meetings, exercises, and just about any other type of operation you can think of. We offer a variety of spaces, both indoor and outdoor, to meet most needs, and we pride ourselves on our high quality of customer service and support to ensure your event is a success. Let's take a look at what VPSTC has to offer. If you'd like to see about scheduling your next event at VPSTC, please reach out to our customer relations team, and they'll be happy to assist you. Thanks for visiting the Virginia Public Safety Training Center, your partners in protecting the Commonwealth. In recent years, our agency has been transforming juvenile justice in Virginia. Our new, more rehabilitative approach is beginning to show positive results and gaining national attention. Safety, connection, purpose, fairness. These principles represent the basis for all we do here at the Department of Juvenile Justice. The people you're about to hear from are doing some of the most important work in public safety, creating a trusting and healthy environment for young people to grow beyond what has brought them to us and return to contribute in a positive way to their communities. As these resident specialists share their stories, please consider joining our team. We'd love to have you.
Hello, my name is David R. Hines, Sheriff of Hanover County, Virginia. In Hanover, we have a long history of partnering with our community and exploring innovative and creative ways to keep our communities safe. Police agencies across the country conduct thousands of traffic stops every year. And for many citizens, this might be your first and only encounter with a law enforcement officer. Understanding the role of the law enforcement officer, as well as your responsibility during a traffic stop, will further your opportunity to have a positive encounter as together we work to keep you and those you care for safe. The following videos were inspired by local faith and community members coming together and partnering with the Hanover County Sheriff's Office. It is designed to inform you of what a traffic stop might look like and those best practices to use during this encounter. I hope you will find this video informative, helpful, and a resource to share with others. Please drive safely and remember, strong partnerships create safe communities.
If pulled over by law enforcement for a traffic violation, please immediately pull over to a safe location. If a safe location is not readily available, please reduce your speed and activate your hazard lights while continuing to look for a safe location to pull over. Once you've pulled over, please turn off your radio and lower your window to communicate with the officer. Do not reach for your license and registration until asked by the officer. Keep your hands visible at all times.
Good morning. I'm Deputy Murphy with the Hanover County Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm stopping you this morning, you ran through, you didn't stop for the stop sign at the last intersection. Do you have a driver's license and registration I may see?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Miss DiLoretto, did you see the stop sign that I'm referring to?
I did.
Any reason you did not stop?
No.
Okay. If you would both remain in the vehicle, I will be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
Sir? Yeah, I'm Deputy Yancey from the Hanover County Sheriff's Office. The reason for the stop, you ran a red light at the last intersection. Okay, is there any reason that you proceeded without stopping?
Just wasn't paying attention.
Okay, you have your license, registration, and proof of insurance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you. Just hold tight, and I'll be right back. Don't get out the car, okay?
When the officer has your license and registration, he or she will return to their vehicle and run your license information through a database to ensure your license is valid and there are no outstanding warrants in your name.
Here you are, sir. It's your license, your registration.
The officer will either fill out a summons or return to your vehicle and give you a verbal warning and allow you to leave. If a summons is issued, the officer will explain it to you thoroughly prior to asking for your signature. Remember, your signature is not an admission of guilt, only your promise to appear in court or prepay if you have the ability to do so. For your safety, please remain in the vehicle throughout the stop, unless asked to do otherwise by the officer.
There you go. All right, here's my business card. So you know who stopped you today, okay?
Just walking in here, it feels like joy.
When students arrive in U.S. history class at Caroline Middle School,
She's really passionate.
boys and girls never know which substitute teacher will fill in.
Because you want more of her since she's just so funny.
From Rosie the Riveter and Rough Rider to soldier and suffragette.
I love it. I love working with my kids and being able to bring in the living history.
The conventional way of teaching stops at Miss Sarah Gibson's classroom.
Hey, do you remember this?
A middle school teacher for 5 years, Miss Gibson embraces the past and holds on tight. Sarah takes her students on a rollicking ride through the decades.
My lectures, you never know what's going to strike next.
The 29-year-old dresses up, invites aging veterans to speak, and leads field trips to landmarks.
All the things that she does to make us get it into our heads is pretty impressive how she does her teaching.
You can't not have fun in my classroom. My kids ask me all the time, like, Miss Gibson, can we just stay here all day? I'm like, no.
The ranks of Gibson's History Club, yes, History Club, are swelling.
We make our own history. That's our History Club motto.
Her passion for the past and veterans,
My ode to our troops,
is infectious.
She's taught all of us, not just the kids. She's taught the staff. She's taught for sure me.
One of Sarah's biggest accomplishments sits just outside of her classroom.
and the garden has taken off.
In 2013, Sarah spearheaded the county's Korean War Memorial along Route 301.
It's amazing. It really is.
Students designed and helped dedicate this lasting tribute.
For me, the heroes are the ones who served our country.
Sarah Gibson, an educator whose lessons will last a lifetime.
Because not only does she just teach, she cares about the kids.
A teacher who earns an A, no matter which of her substitutes show up.
I will remember all of this experience because this is my first year going to a public school, and this has been the best year.
The grand opening of the Midlothian Wegmans looks like a Black Friday doorbuster. A long line around the building, police directing traffic, the parking lot full.
It was one of the top 5 events for the weekend to do in Richmond.
I go to all the Wegmans. I travel all over the place.
He's not the only one traveling to be here today.
So I thought, hey, let's go out on opening day and see how it is.
Managers expect more than 20,000 excited visitors.
When I moved to Richmond, it was like, oh, there's no Wegmans here.
Zalikia Foster is originally from New York. It's where the family-owned market first opened. 100 years later, it spread south. Now Foster and others welcome this new Richmond area location.
I used to drive to Fredericksburg every weekend to do my grocery shopping. So instead of an hour and 10 minutes, I now drive 10. So very excited that it's here.
And customers keep raving about the size of this store. There are more than 115,000 square feet of shopping space here. To give you an idea, that's about the size of the Denver Broncos indoor training facility.
137.53.
Whether it's the pub, all the grub,
You can't get any fresher than this, folks.
the scene, or special items,
Salami.
meat. It's a Black Friday for these shoppers, and to them, a holiday worth celebrating. Working for you in Chesterfield County, Sharon Stone, CBS 6 News.
And I was like, whoa.
Timothy Barber's Sunday barbecue ended fast. He was grilling outside his townhouse when he witnessed a Hopewell police officer shoot a stabbing suspect.
And I seen him back up like 3 times, and then he raised his weapon and shot 1 shot. And then that was it. I went back inside, shut the door.
Hopewell police were called for a stabbing at the Twin River apartment Sunday afternoon. According to investigators, 61-year-old Boyd Ballard stabbed his daughter's boyfriend, the victim in critical condition. In this parking lot, the responding officer was confronted by Ballard, who was wielding 2 butcher knives, police say. Hopewell Police Chief John Cohane tells CBS 6 the officer retreated, but Ballard kept coming at him.
Again, as he was giving very good commands in reference to drop the knife, drop the knife, drop the knife. I don't want to shoot you, drop the knife. And the suspect kept on saying, shoot me, shoot me.
Investigators say the officer fired once, striking Ballard in the stomach. He was taken to the hospital where police say he died from his injuries. Cohane says Hopewell officers wear body cameras and the incident was captured clearly. Video that is now evidence in the state police investigation.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought about was my kids.
After Sunday, Barber says he's visiting his leasing office soon.
A lot of people are probably going to be knocking on the door in the morning trying to relocate after this. So, and with my little girl, I can't.
The sleds were one of the main things that we were really mad about.
It was there one day and it was gone the next.
The Flat Rock Warriors is an organization for children 5 to 14 years old. This is the first week of training camp, but some very important pieces of equipment are missing. A pair of sleds like the one seen here, a chute, and a rope course, necessary training aids.
So if I can't teach the kids proper technique with the proper equipment, I run the risk of them being injured out on the field, and I can't have that as a youth coach.
Flat Rock have made calls to the police, their league, and even spread the word on Facebook looking for answers as to where their things might be, but so far, nothing.
The word is getting out there, and that's all we can hope for at this point. Just if anybody's seen anything, even if they saw it riding on a truck down the road.
For the kids who participate, while they're disappointed about the equipment, they're still rallying together like a team would in the face of adversity.
We might not have all the equipment, but we still have our wonderful coaches that will be able to guide us through it.
1, 2, 3, Warriors!